So I started off in college, wanted to be a nurse, but that's when I started to post the videos and started to get love. I feel like I was just doing what I love to do.
Yeah, he came to my event.
We saw he gave you some flowers.
Yeah, they were really nice.
So y'all not together in that?
No.
He shot his shot though.
He's a nice guy, and I'm flattered by everything going on.
Welcome to the family.
Big.
How would you do that?
She said I'm a G, I don't care.
Ain't no time to cry, man. We gotta get this money. Hey, look, ain't no time to be crying. We gotta get this.
She's not holding back. Angela just dropped a wild, steamy clip of her and Gotti getting real close. The type of video that leaves nothing to the imagination. Ever since it hit the internet, Angela's been spiraling, while Layla's out here laughing it up like it's a sport. She's been throwing shade nonstop, taking direct shots with zero chill, and Gotti, silent like a ghost, crazy, right? Especially after how hard he chased Angela, made her his prize. Now he's out here moving like he's single, partying, seen everywhere, acting like none of this mess even matters. But it didn't stop there. Layla dropped another bombshell. Word is, she's saying Gotti's the father of her baby. This drama's spinning out of control. Fans are convinced Layla's doing all this for attention. Her music's been quiet for a while, and now folks are saying she's writing this chaos to boost her next release. But Layla didn't just stop at the baby news. She's been throwing slick shots Angela's way, posting hints like she snatched Gotti right from under her. And get this, allegedly, she even sent Angela private photos and videos of her and Gotti in bed. Total disrespect. It blew up fast. Angela reportedly went off on Gotti after that. Still, she tried to play it cool, keep it under wraps, didn't want to look messy in the public eye. But fans, they noticed everything. Back in 2023, Gospel of the City spilled that Gotti and Angela either split, or worse, he was cheating again. Word was, he got caught at the Aria Hotel in Vegas with some mystery woman. And that mystery nurse Gotti got caught with, word is, it was Layla all along. Yep, before she got signed to his label, she was actually training to be a registered nurse. So this ain't just some random groupie situation. It runs way deeper than that. We're talking career setups, baby rumors, leaked tapes, and straight up embarrassment, all wrapped up in one toxic triangle. And the worst part? This mess is just getting started. Now it's all making sense, and it's looking real bad for Angela. After their first split, she actually took Gotti back, especially after he went all out for her birthday in the flashiest way possible. Insiders say Gotti spent nearly $500,000 just to win her over again. He gifted her a jaw-dropping $300,000 crocodile Himalaya Kelly Birkin bag and threw in a $100,000 diamond-encrusted Himalaya watch to match. One source said she was completely stunned opening those gifts. Gotti knows how to flex, especially when he's trying to smooth things over. Everything he bought was rare, flashy, and impossible to ignore. And let's be real, gifts like that scream, "I'm sorry," but wrapped in diamonds. After all that sparkle, they got back together, at least for a minute.
So what was your initial plan? Because I watched one of your interviews, you said Yo Gotti found you because, like you said, you were doing your lay mixes, your covers of already popular songs. So when you hit the gram with it, was that your idea, somebody's gonna find me, I'm gonna get signed?
So actually, I was in college for nursing. So I started off in college, wanted to be a nurse, but that's when I started to post the videos and started to get love. I feel like I was just doing what I love to do.
Gotti swore up and down that he was done with the side chicks, promised Angela she was the one. But behind the scenes, he was still creeping with Layla on the low, thinking nobody would catch on. And fans are saying Layla had her sights set on Gotti from day one. Layla wasn't just another artist hoping for a shot, she manifested this whole thing. In one interview, she even said she dreamed of being with Gotti way before they ever met. That's not just ambition, that's calculated. Fast forward to 2022, Layla made headlines as the first woman ever signed to Gotti's CMG label. And not long after, he surprised her with a pink Lamborghini. Like, seriously? That ain't your typical welcome to the team gift. The internet went wild and people weren't buying the just business angle. Let's be real. Label heads don't just drop custom Lambos on new signees, especially not pink ones. That move had folks instantly side-eyeing the situation. It didn't look like a reward. It looked like there were strings attached. Think about it. When Beyoncé signed Chloe x Hell, she reportedly gave them $1 million for 6 albums. That's not even close to what Gotti spent on just gifts. And industry insiders know most labels barely want to pay artists their worth. So when Gotti rolled out the red carpet for Layla, fans started talking. He was flooding her with expensive gifts, iced out chains, flashy extras, and showing mad love under her posts. Constant likes, comments, all eyes on her. And it didn't stop there. That pink Lambo was just the start. People started whispering that there was more than just studio time happening between them. So when the rumors dropped about Gotti possibly having a side chick pregnant, fans connected the dots real quick. It wasn't just business, it was looking personal. Now the streets are buzzing. People are saying Layla is the mystery baby mama, and the timing, suspicious as ever. Right when the baby rumors started swirling, boom, Layla shows up pregnant. That wasn't just a coincidence, and fans weren't about to let it slide. Social media detectives went all in, digging through every clue. Layla kept her lips sealed, though no name, no hints, nothing. Even now, she still hasn't revealed who the father is, and that's got folks convinced he's either married or a well-known celeb caught up in another relationship who can't risk the blowback if the truth came out. The deeper you look, the messier it gets. Everything starts lining up, and that's exactly why fans think Gotti's the one. It just makes too much sense. And Angela, she didn't just take this as cheating. This was personal. Layla wasn't some random chick. Angela knew her. That hit different. Total betrayal. Angela's meltdown wasn't just about a man stepping out. It was about being disrespected by someone in her circle, especially when Gotti had spent years chasing after her like she was untouchable.
The station?
Yeah.
I asked that because I watched the interview, one of your interviews too. You said you once DM'd Yo Gotti as one of the people you were like,
Yeah.
and that he eventually, overdid once he found your music. So speak on that a little bit.
I actually DM'd him and I DM'd Jermaine Dupri.
Who you
That's
bring-
what manifested. And praying.
People remember all of it. This wasn't no quick fling. Gotti was obsessed. Flashback to 2015 when he went full public with it. No shame in his game. He dropped that bold line in his hit down in the DM. I just followed Angela Simmons. Boy, I got a crush on Angela Simmons. The internet lost it. Everyone was like, whoa, he's really going for it. Gotti made sure the whole world knew how he felt. Gotti made it crystal clear. He wanted Angela. He shouted her out in his lyrics, posted her on the gram. He wasn't hiding a thing. That track had the internet buzzing for weeks. Fans were obsessed. Was Angela feeling it? Was she gonna shoot her shot back? People were rooting for them hard. But Angela, she left him completely on red. No comments, no reposts, no mentions. Just ghosted him in public like it never happened. That silence had fans spinning all kinds of theories.
Super CMG!
Welcome to the family. How we doing? Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family.
How would you do that? Oh, she said I'm a G. I don't care.
Ain't no time to cry, man. We gotta get this money. Hey, look, ain't no time to be crying. We gotta get this.
Some thought maybe they were talking on the low, keeping things hush-hush. But then Angela came forward and cleared the air. She said, yeah, it was flattering, but let's be real. There was nothing romantic happening back then. She wasn't feeling him like that. Plain and simple. A total curveball after all that public love from Gotti. But even then, fans weren't convinced it was all just platonic, especially when word leaked that Angela and Gotti had been talking behind the scenes for a while before going public. So fast forward to now, with Gotti allegedly messing with Layla and possibly being her baby daddy. It's a full-blown soap opera, and Angela, she's right in the middle of the storm. Things hit a whole new level when Angela invited Gotti to her FFI brand launch party. And this wasn't just a casual swing-by invite. Gotti pulled up, cameras flashing, and the two of them were way too cozy to play off as just friends. The second those pics hit the timeline, social media exploded. People were convinced, after all that lyrical love, public thirst, and now this, something real had to be brewing. Fans didn't need much to start piecing things together. It was looking like Gotti's fantasy had finally come true. But Angela wasn't having it. She shut down the talk fast. She jumped in and made it clear. Gotti showing up to her event wasn't about romance, it was just support. That's it. Angela told everyone straight up, no secret relationship, no sneaky dating, just mutual respect between two people in the spotlight. But even with her saying that, not everyone bought it. Fans were looking at those pics like, nah, that energy was different. And let's be real, Gotti definitely shot his shot, but here's the twist. Gotti later backed her up in interviews. He admitted he was doing the most, sending flowers, gifts, trying hard to win her over. But Angela, she kept it classy and curved him with respect. She just wasn't feeling him like that, at least not at the time. For a while, folks actually felt bad for Gotti. Like, here's this guy putting his heart out there, only to get gently curved in front of the whole world. But then, everything flipped. Rumors started swirling that Gotti wasn't being fully honest. That whole single and available image he pushed, yeah, that might have been a lie. Word was, he was already tied up with someone else while putting on the heartbroken act for the public. So, while he was out here looking like the lovesick guy who got rejected, behind the scenes, it was a whole different story. Gotti had the streets buzzing when he casually dropped a bomb. He gave one of his baby mamas $100,000 for Valentine's Day. Like, what? He never said they were still together. But come on, who drops that kind of money on an ex unless there's still something going on? That's when the sympathy for Gotti disappeared real fast. Fans started connecting the dots and were like, wait, maybe this is why Angela never gave him a real chance. If she already knew he still had unfinished business with his baby mama, even if it wasn't official, then her keeping her distance made sense. That explanation hit way harder than just saying she wasn't into him. It felt more real. And just when the drama seemed to settle, Angela flipped the entire script with a plot twist nobody saw coming. Out of nowhere, she announced she was engaged. The internet lost its mind. Nobody even knew she was dating, let alone planning a whole wedding. She kept it airtight, no leaks, no hints. And before folks could even catch their breath, she hit him with another shocker. Angela revealed she was pregnant. Back-to-back bombshells had social media in a chokehold. Fans were shook. But let's keep it real. Gotti had to be somewhere in a dark studio, phone on Do Not Disturb, lights off, drowning in a playlist called Pain and Prayers. After all those lyrics, public love moves, and years of chasing her, Angela popped up with a whole fiancé and a baby on the way. That had to sting. Bad. You just know Gotti saw that engagement post and instantly wished he played his hand different. He was deep in his feelings and didn't even try to hide it. In his track Save It For Me, he put it all out there, even named Angela. He rapped, "That's my number to Angela. I thought I had her handcuffed and married. It made me mad. I respect it. I'm moving on. But the truth is, I want to obey her." Then he added, "My baby mama was pissed. I ain't heard the last from her." So Gotti's out here crying over Angela while also admitting he was still messing with his baby mama. It was giving full-on Drake-level drama. Like, sir, you're out here dropping 100K Valentine's gifts for your ex and mad Angela didn't wait on you? Make it make sense. But that heartbreak didn't get to marinate long because the internet detectives clocked in fast after Angela's engagement went public. And what they found about her fiancé, the tea was messy. Turns out dude had a rap sheet full of serious charges, including violent offenses. Red flags were waving like crazy. People were confused. How did Angela, with her clean image and famous family, end up with someone like that? Social media exploded. Headlines dropped, receipts were flying, and timelines stayed flooded with screenshots and stories. But Angela didn't flinch. She stood solid for her man. No ducking, no dodging. She defended him publicly, saying he had a rough past but was on a new path now. That kind of loyalty shocked everyone. Still, the chaos wasn't over. Not long after, rumors hit that her fiancé was already cheating. And then came the receipts, screenshots, stories, the whole nine. It was like a reality show in real time. Even with all the cheating rumors swirling, Angela stood by her man, brushing off the drama and staying loyal in public. She really tried to keep it together. But over time, everything started crumbling. By 2017, she finally called it quits and officially announced the relationship was done. That's when fans were like, okay, this is it, Gotti's moment. After years of shooting his shot, staying loyal, never switching up, even after getting curved, this was supposed to be his big chance. But nope, Angela hit him with the classic, thanks, but no thanks. Still no spark, no date, nothing. And instead, she popped up linked to NBA star Serge Ibaka. But that one, it came and went real quick. If you blinked, you missed it. Just another twist in Angela's wild relationship timeline. Meanwhile, Gotti was still in the background, holding out hope, but again, nothing real came from it. Then in 2020, Angela spun the block with another baller, this time dating boxer Daniel Jacobs. At that point, fans were starting to see the pattern. Angela's type seemed to be everybody but Gotti. The whole saga started feeling like a real-life rom-com, but with the underdog getting curved every single time. Gotti had been crushing on her publicly for over 5 years. That's longer than a college degree. Fans were tired. Like, when's he gonna call it quits? The chase was dragging out, and people were ready to log off the love story altogether. Then boom, Gotti finally got the message. He popped out with a new woman, Yaya Sandoval, and fans were like, okay, maybe he's finally moving on. Yaya made it IG official, posting up with Gotti in a New Year's flick. But when a nosy follower dropped, "I thought he had a crush on Angela," Yaya clapped back with, "Not no more." But woo, people clearly overestimated that spark because just 2 weeks into the new year, Gotti flipped the script and cut Yaya off. Right around the exact same time, Angela ended things quietly with Daniel Jacobs. And boom, after 7 years of Gotti chasing like a man on a mission, Angela finally gave him a shot. And she wasn't hiding it either. Angela started gushing in interviews, sounding real in love. She said, I love him, I'm happy. I'm in a great relationship, I'm cool. I've learned. You just gotta go with the pace of where you at. She even called Gotti one of her biggest inspirations. We just get each other. He's a hustler. I love watching him. He inspires me to do better, be better. I'm really happy with him. But if only she knew what was coming. Now she's probably regretting ever letting him in. After dodging Gotti for years, she finally opens the door. And what does he do? Turns around and gets another woman pregnant. Just 2 years in, total humiliation. And if that wasn't enough, Angela's now dealing with the taunts and petty shots from his alleged baby mama. It's messy on every level. So what now? Is Angela finally done with all this chaos? Or is she gonna ride for him through the storm? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We've got way more tea coming your way. You do not want to miss what's next.